Hey guys, so Armored Warfare. This is the development blog. That is to say, what's happened since the last test. So first thing I'm going to say is they haven't added any new vehicles yet. They really want us to test these vehicles out. So they haven't added any brand spanking new vehicles. All the vehicles from the previous tests are here though. Just none of the brand new ones are. As you can see from the lists. There's no Tier 7 and 8 vehicles added yet. Which means don't get all up in your arms that they haven't added like the Abrams or the Leopard 2 A4. It's coming. The crew skills, the crew are still in basic mode. So there's still a lot of stuff that hasn't been put on yet. So don't expect a hell of a lot of change. Now things that have changed that I have noticed, shell penetration values are lower. They, instead of displaying the shell penetration range now, they just give you the flat number like you're used to in World of Tanks. Armor overall on a lot of main battle tanks, except for the Leopard, has been increased. So you can expect to see a lot more bouncing between firing shots. It's just a factor of the game. They've also done some adjustments here. If you notice, look at the hull modifiers. You notice how they're different numbers based upon what's hitting you. They have done some adjustments to the composite armor, which means that composite armor on some tanks now protects better against some type of shells and not as well against others. See the T64 here? Before it was 1.1, 1.1, 1.1. Now Sabos penetrate T64s better. Heat rounds are and missile-based rounds are, oh my god, that's not going to do anything. But that's some of the adjustments. Now, one vehicle I will say they have added is this thing, the T-72. Wasn't here before. If it was, correct me, but I didn't see it. All I saw was the Chieftain, and you go into the VFM5. But the T-72, I believe, is a new vehicle for us here, and I think that's the only one that I've seen that I didn't see before. But correct me if I'm wrong. So the main changes have been gameplay balance, high explosive shells retooled, and a lot of increase of armor and decrease of penetration on them, particularly increase of armor on main battle tanks and decrease of penetration between tanks smaller than the main battle tanks. HE shells now work properly. Can say that. At least I think they do. I haven't actually tried them out yet, but I believe that they've been corrected to work properly. And the tanks in general just seem to be working a little better. Now the Leopard 2 AV, you will notice, now has technology systems added to it, which is something new for it. And there's just a couple little things like thermal sights have been added to the M60A3. Something kind of nice to note. Something kind of nice to have. So there's little bitty things here and there you will discover that have been added, that have been changed or adjusted, and a couple of major changes, particularly with the vehicle's overall armor. I'm actually trying to see if I can see their hit points. I don't know if they've adjusted the hit points or not. There was a huge amount of call to adjust hit points so that higher tier vehicles would have more hit points, but we'll find out. I think that's about everything. This development blog is going to be a little short for you guys. But expect an actual gameplay video tomorrow, and any corrections that I need to state in the development blog tomorrow I will state. So for right now, this is Fiaura the Tank Girl signing out, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Armored Warfare. So disclaimer, early access means early access. As you guys can see, the frame rate's a bit choppy. And there are some issues. I actually couldn't live stream today, so I'm going to go ahead and record this while I have the opportunity. I am in the PT-76, which is a vehicle I don't really like. I don't really know what to say about it. It doesn't really have any really good redeeming qualities that I can find. The armor isn't really strong enough to block anything. The vehicle's slow, it's hard to maneuver, it has no gun depression. It's a really big profile with a really tiny turret, which creates its own problems. Yeah, that's about it. It does have a quick aim time. As you guys can see from the aim circles, it's pretty much tiny the whole time I'm driving. And it does do a fair amount of damage with this 76mm gun. I don't know what else to say about it. It's not really that good. Anyway, it is the tier 1. I don't expect it to be awesome, but I would really like it if they buffed this tank a little bit, gave it some agility or something that makes it stand up to the M113. Hello, LAV-150. Tag, you're it. Oh, look, I'm not spotted. Surprise. Do you want to come back up? You don't? Okay, and as you guys can see, look at it's so sluggish. That was a very small turn that I needed to make, and it just won't do it. And I'm sorry. It's just kind of a hard vehicle to work with. Plus, the whole thing that Pushkin wants you to do damage at close range. Well, this thing doesn't work very well at close range. It works much better at long range. So this is not the vehicle you want to get your close range damage in to get your Sheridan. Probably want to do that in your Scorpion or your T62. Now I'm going to lean off here to make up for the gun depression and say hello to Mr. Scorpion. And as you can see, really accurate gun. Something unusual with Soviet tanks. Hello, other Scorpion. I'll tag you too. I have no issue pulling that one. I've now done more damage than I have hit points. I fling another shell. Yeah, it missed. You guys saw it hit the ground. And I start backing up because I realize, crap, I'm in trouble. Because there's tanks peeking over the ridge at me. There's tanks coming around beside me. All sorts of stuff. But as you can, this game is really hard to play right now. I did discover why the frame rate was so low and why I had to stop live streaming, hence why I'm not playing right now. I'm reinstalling. It installed to the wrong drive. The default apparently was for it to install to my D drive, and my D drive is just a big storage drive that's not a very good hard drive. Hello, Scorpion. Goodbye, Scorpion. In 3, 2, 1, ha. And the other Scorpion's like, nope, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. By the way, the other Scorpion's a team killer. I've noticed there's been quite a bit of that. I don't know what to make of that. I've had like 10 matches, and in 8 out of the 10 matches, and I say 8 out of the 10 because I counted, somebody on one team or the other killed an ally. And like I said, it's not very maneuverable, it's not very agile, and I'm just eating shells here, and there's nothing I can do. I'm backing up, hoping my allies were still there to support me. They're not, so I'm going to get off one more shot, and I'm going to get smashed. Yeah. So that's going to be it for this replay. I did do significantly more damage than I had hit points. It turned out I did 1,400 damage. I wasn't able to capture how much damage I did for reasons. Early access again, and I know the screen is now just me talking. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little short replay and this developer's blog. I'm gonna go compile these now and get them up for you while my game completely reinstalls. I had to actually turn off my storage hard drive in the BIOS so that I could install the game properly. So hopefully that fixes the issue. In the meantime, this is Fiaura the Tank Girl officially signing off for right now. I will see you guys tomorrow with more Armored Warfare and more World of Tanks. Bye. Thank y'all for watching. If you liked the video, then please shoot the like button in the face like a pro. If you want to talk with Fiaura or comment on the video, please leave a comment. I'll reply as soon as I possibly can. Want to help the channel out? Share this on your social media like Facebook or Twitter, or go post it on your favorite forum. If you would like to know when I'm live streaming, you can either go look at my Twitch channel and follow it, or you can go to Twitter. Every time I start the live stream, there's a tweet that goes up that lets you know I started. If you want to see more, please subscribe. You're always welcome in Fiaura's house, and check out some of these other videos here for you to enjoy. If you want to support the channel, I ask that you click on the ad at the end of this video. YouTube pays its creators for your clicks, and every time you do that, you are showing support for your favorite YouTubers. You can also look in the description or click on the woman outside the IS-4 tank and go to the patronage page to donate directly. Remember, I base all my contests on your patronage, so basically all that money that gets put in gets thrown right back out to you guys. In the meantime, this is Fiaura the Tank Girl signing off, and I will see you in the next video.